Hello. February the 8th, 2020. My birthday. I'm having to redo this because I don't think I had the microphone in properly. It was all echoey. So, I need to cut bits out of the previous one as well anyway. So, I might as well re-edit the whole lot and do it again. Bit of a crap birthday. My birthday cake consisted of a chai latte and a chocolate muffin round at Costa. I sat there probably hour and 3/4, 2 hours, just watching people come and go. I sat down for 15 minutes before I could even order anything, because like most shops, Costa doesn't really account for the fact that single people have a hard life. Because you go in a group and someone always finds a table or a seat and sits down, and someone always goes and orders the coffee. But when you're on your own, you either don't go to places like that, or you sit down waiting for the queue to die down, put your coat down, and then go and order like I did today. And it took 15-20 minutes for the queue to die down. As it happens, that was my last bit of real internet access. Oh, excuse me. Didn't go to the Sky Garden. Had 2 tickets booked. Louisa let me down. She just was too much trouble. So I had to let her go 2 weeks ago. I've had birthday cards from Mary and Lita. Although Lita was busy today and couldn't go to the Sky Garden. I tried finding someone to go to the Sky Garden with. Most of the time I couldn't get an answer within, like normal, I couldn't get an answer straight away. I had to wait hours for someone to answer. Well, of course, by then the tickets are expired. I couldn't find anyone to go out even just for a quick drink. Even someone that's a pre-op still didn't get back to me, so I can't even go out with people that are pre-op. The only saving grace I've had recently is I've got an intercom now that I can hear the people on the other end. Why the council don't actually check these things before they, as part of the check that goes round, I don't know. But at least now I've got draft-free windows that don't make a noise in wind. I've got 2 new curtain rods, proper metal ones this time. And I've put 5 hooks up, proper stainless steel hooks, holding the thing up. It's not a sprung one anymore, the net rod. So it's just hanging there. So with any luck, that should stay and not bend anymore. One was broken anyway, and the other one I had to throw away because you couldn't collapse it down. It was weird. I tried screwing it in, but it wasn't going any shorter. So I don't know, there was something wrong with that as well. So I threw that one away. So I've got 2 proper chrome rods there. Looks nice. Vodafone Internet, been down again this weekend. 2 weekends in a row. I've complained to Vodafone and Ofcom. It's not good enough. I know they've got to do maintenance. But when they say it's going to be down until 8 o'clock and it's now 10 o'clock at night and it's still not up, it's not enough. And strangely enough, I've worked out where the best signal in the kitchen is, and I should be getting generally 20 to 25 meg. No problem. I'm currently getting 1 meg. That's tabs. Didn't go to the Sky Garden. I couldn't even give the tickets away. I mean, they're only free anyway, but, it's the Sky Garden. I don't like wasting tickets for the Sky Garden. And I can't go that way, there myself because of the crowds and all people and all that. Yes, still like that. And it was glorious. 2 o'clock this afternoon. Brilliant blue sky. Lovely bit of sun. It would have been beautiful up there today. I couldn't find anyone to go with me. The only person that was going to accept the tickets was someone that agreed to go 2 days ago, but didn't give me any time to actually make an arrangement as to where to meet her or anything until today. And she sent me a screenshot of a journey from Liverpool Street to Fenchurch Street in Lithuanian. And I said to her, I'm English, I don't read Lithuanian. And she thought I was being rude. And yet she's been here 4 years and she doesn't speak a word of English. So I said, do you want the tickets anyway? Because I can't make it. Because by that time it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The tickets were 1:45. And she said, okay. I said, give me a number. And she sent me a Lithuanian number. I know it's WhatsApp, but out of common courtesy, if you're in the UK, use a UK number. So she either didn't trust me, which is understandable, but then, don't accept tickets off a stranger. Or she was just being racist. And because I was British, she'd only give me the foreign number. So she could turn it on and off, I imagine. I don't know. Anyway, less said of that, the better. So sorry, Sky Garden, for losing 2 people. I did try. I may never go to the Sky Garden again because I can't rely on people. What else is there? I've decided to strip down my big bike and repaint it, because at the moment it's silver and it's, when you get close up to the paintwork, there's cracks in it. So I thought, strip it back, degrease it, respray it to a nice metallic red, which is what I've always wanted, and then put all the bits back on after re-greasing them with PTFE grease and oil, and get someone else to do the gears. Should be fairly cheap and fairly quick, because it's all standard fittings on the gears as well. Yeah. And it definitely, if I'm going to do any sort of like distance, my ultimate aim is to cycle to Tottenham Court Road, Tottenham How. Chain it up outside Costa and have a drink. And then cycle back. It should be a fairly straightforward path. I want to try the folding bike going to counselling. It's only 3 miles and I did 1.8 today. So it's only that twice. If I can do that, I mean, I would normally go out tomorrow and try that. But with all the wind, I doubt I'll make it. It was a bit too windy this afternoon, to tell you the truth, but I had to get out and just test it, because I put a bit more pressure in the back tyre. I think it's about 45 now. I'm going to try and get the front tyre up to 45 as well, and see if that reduces the resistance, and probably spray some WD-40 on the gears, because I think they could do with a bit more oil. And we'll see. Probably Monday, Tuesday I'll get out on that and see if that improves. I'm trying to hit something like 15 mile an hour, because I can keep, the traffic's only 20 normally around here. I know they drive at 30, 35, but it's supposed to be 20, so I won't be slowing the traffic down. But at the moment, I can peak at about 10, 11. And I know it only seems like 3 or 4 miles an hour, but it does seem very hard to get to on a folding bike. Probably due to the weight, but also due to the resistance of the wheels and the gears. It's just really low geared. So I'll do that. And once I've got the big bike done, I can then hopefully join a cycling club and go for longer distances. That's my ultimate game. My ultimate goal to get in the cycling club so we can go for visit somewhere. But there's a few bits and pieces I need to buy for the bike. I need mud guards. I need a pannier. I'll probably need proper bags for the panniers. I'll probably get another set of Wahoo sensors because they work fine on the folding bike, and I don't want to take them off and leave the folding bike without none, because I still want to use the folding bike for exercise, because it is a struggle and it does build your legs up. And I don't want to get onto a bike that makes it too easy, because then you have to cycle for longer to get the same effort done. The big bike is purely for going out somewhere. If I'm going to go in a club or something, you can't get everyone doing 11, 12 mile an hour. You have to have something with gearing so you can hit 20, 30 mile an hour sometimes. So that's the aim. Probably the next week or two it'll take. I'm not going to worry about trying to stay within budget. If it needs to be done, it needs to be done. And I think it'll be better for me mentally if I can achieve the bike being done, then that'll be good. I'm delayed on putting these videos up because at the weekend I seem to be losing it. There's no reliable internet connection at the moment, so I'm having to wait. I was supposed to have uploaded things on February the 1st, February the 8th, February the 15th, and it doesn't work because at the weekend I'm losing internet connection. It was fine until about 3 o'clock and then dropped through a floor, like someone's just done something at Vodafone. Anyway, I'm having a chat with Vodafone via Twitter. I tried going on to their self-help thing, their online chat. And last week it seemed fine on the online chat. And, you know, we've got your number, we know where you are, blah, blah, blah. They was asking for passcodes and full name on the account and all sorts of things this week. And it's like, well, be consistent, boys. They just wanted my mobile number and my postcode and that. So I've tweeted them and they've started talking to me on Twitter. They're supposed to be giving me compensation. They haven't said what. Maybe I'll get a bar of chocolate through the post or something. What else? The boys have been good today, more or less. Caspi still misbehaves for a few hours. But it's Caspi. That's what you get with black and white cats. He's sleeping like a little baby over here now. Tabs is down here. He'll come up in a moment. Come on. Here he comes. There's Tabs. Hey, baby. He's a good lad. He'll just lay down there now. There he goes. Merlin's out in one of the litter trays because I'm now working 2 litter trays. And it seems to be working for both of them. I don't think they're using one of the litter trays though. So if that's the case, I might just merge the litter tray so I can go back to a proper litter tray thing. They all use the same litter tray. I think it's better for Merlin that one's left though, because at a push he'll use the one that's cleanest. So he's got a choice. And it is all about Merlin at the end of the day. These two are just additional. I mean, Merlin's my cat. These two are just sort of like adopted. If that's right. Sorry, boys. So, what's going on this week? Oh, excuse me. The council finally agreed to do emergency vehicle access. Not just this estate, but many estates. But I think it was brought about by a few weeks back, I think November. A fire truck got stuck down the end because it was cars either side and you couldn't get down into the estate, and there was an emergency call on the estate. I'm not sure what happened then, but they did get the truck down here eventually. I think they had to go into the school and get the school to move some of the things. But I've been saying this to the council for 18 months now. And they kept saying, no, it has to go to a vote, and if people complain about it, excuse me, and if people complain or object to it, then it won't get done. So it won't, I've had 2 housing officers say we can't do it, and Romana from the Waltham Forest Council, the engagement officer, she said it would be voted down as well. And I said, well, it's on safety grounds. Why has it got to go to a vote? And then they get a letter sent out 3 days ago saying we're now going to put these in. It's on safety grounds and there is no discussion about it. I'm going to have to get online sometime and have a look at the plan for it, because there's a poster up on one of the lamps near the entrance, and it goes through an awful lot of corners and markings and opposite this and opposite that. So I want to see the plan and see what it's going to be like. In the meantime, I've tweeted the London Fire Brigade, Waltham Forest Fire Brigade, and Waltham Forest Council, and I've asked the Fire Brigade basically how much gap do their vehicles need, because they're the biggest emergency access vehicles, because they carry thousands of gallons of water. So with any luck, they'll reply back, and the council will have no excuse for getting the gaps wrong. Because it's the sort of thing that councils will do. They'll try to put emergency access in, and they'll basically put double yellow lines on the corners, which is what I've been saying for 18 months. And box junctioners at the junctions, and that's it. And they won't think about, this 13, 14 foot wide vehicle has got to turn, and they'll put gaps in, but there won't be any access but I've had a look, and there's an awful lot of changes going on around this estate. It's a complete page of A4. So there are an awful lot of markings, and what they don't realise, I don't think, on the estate is it's an awful lot of parking spaces that are going to go. Which is why I've been saying they need 24/7 permit parking around here. They also, I've said, need to look at disabled bays, because they've got disabled bay that is absolutely pathetic. It's not an enforceable one, it's a courtesy bay, and it's actually on, it's hard to describe. It's actually, the curb leads up to a green, and between the curb and the green are a series of bollards. So how is a disabled wheelchair user supposed to use that when there's no ramp? It's grass, which you can't use a wheelchair on easily, and there's bollards by the driver's door. What are they supposed to do? Park in the wrong direction, which is against the highway code, get out in the middle of the road, and then come up through the car park? Is that what disabled access is to the council now? Oh, hello, Tabs, you're sitting down there. Right. So I've mentioned that to the council, and I'll be chasing that up next week. It's been a tiring day. Mainly out of boredom more than anything else. Also, I'm going to start respraying my bike. I'm going to take the big bike apart, The wheels need truing. It's got too much grease on it. It needs degreasing, cleaning, oiling. And I'm going to respray it. I think I'm going to choose... I was going to do flat red, but I might as well go metallic red. So get a red spray and lacquer. Should be fairly easy. I've got a bike shed, so I can do the painting in there. What else is there? So I'll get all that. I should be able to get that done in a couple of weeks. And then hopefully by my last session at Leytonstone, I'll cycle there. What else is happening? Like I said, Sky Garden couldn't give the tickets away. I tried going online. I tried going out today, trying to find someone just to go for a drink, just because it's my birthday. Couldn't find anyone. Not even a pre-op. I don't know if they're not talking to me or Vodafone are screwing my life up because I've got no internet access again. So I've complained to Vodafone and Ofcom because it's daft now. I mean, they've had... All week I've had poor internet up until 2 days ago. So from Saturday to Wednesday, then it was intermittent. Sometimes it'd be fast, sometimes it'd be slow. Then it was really fast this morning, and at 3 o'clock this afternoon, bang, through the floor again. What they don't seem to realise is some people like me are using their SIM for home internet, so I can see security cameras and things like that. Nope, they just turn the internet off. All I'm getting is dial-up speed. On average, 200k. I mean, it's ADSL speed, not ADSL. It's ISDN speeds, really. This is a ISDN I'm living on. Occasionally, it peaks at 1 meg. So, anyway, I think... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I think I'm going to start rambling if I don't stop now, so I'm going to stop now. Thank you for watching. From Tabs. Caspy's over here, and Merlin's gone into the bedroom, I imagine. So I think I should follow Merlin and wrap it up for the night. I've got some bread on as well, so once that's finished, I'm going to put that in a bowl. Just the dough. And I'm going to bake it tomorrow to see if it proves better overnight. I might put it in a big bowl tonight. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've got any comments, please like, subscribe, leave the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you. Oh, mental health. That's the one. There's always one that I forget, and it's the mental health bit. My mental health this week, since the last one, has been all over the place. Friday I was fairly positive. The beginning of the week started really bad. Then come Wednesday, I sort of pulled myself out of it and went for a cycle or a walk or something. I can't remember now. Friday at counselling, it was all right. Then I met up with Marva in Stratford because I just went for a walk. I didn't want to go straight home. And I went for a walk anyway, and she said, she had a few things to do, and I got to Stratford for 12 something, and she appeared 4:30, I think. Or was it earlier than that? 2:30? I can't remember. I think it was about 3-4 hours I was waiting. But I went into Wilko, priced some bits up, got some hooks for me, new rods for the net curtains, which are metal now, not plastic. And so they should stay up now. Each rod now has 5 hooks on. It's not sprung, so it should You know, even if a cat jumps on the curtain there, it's spread amongst 5 hooks. The suspension things that came with the 2 rods, pathetic. Tiny little bits of, well, I think they're steel because it's too stiff for aluminium. And it's like the curtain rod itself would sit in it, but you're using it to put a curtain on. And if you put a curtain on the rod, it won't sit in it properly because it's tailored exactly to the rod. So I don't know what they were thinking about there. I mean, I've got cup hooks on it like that, and the rod just about goes in. And what came with it was pathetic, really. I didn't even take them out of the box when I threw it away. It was useless. You can't use them. So curtain rods. I've got to do the bike this week. Mental health, right. And then Saturday came, my birthday. I was all right with Caspi. It was Caspi's birthday. And I gave him some extra food and milk, and he had a good day. And then Saturday, I've got 2 birthday cards. And no one to go out with, or no one to meet up with, or no one to call me. Even if they wanted to call me, because my internet's crap, they couldn't call me. Because most of the time it's through WhatsApp now. Have you tried doing a video call on WhatsApp with a ISDN speed? Doesn't work. So I've been pretty down all day. I went round to Costa, had a Costa there for about an hour and 45 minutes with me birthday muffin. What did I have? Double chocolate muffin. I was going to go for the other one, but I couldn't remember what the name was, so I just went for the chocolate one. I was going to put a little candle in as well, but didn't have no candle, so not sure they would have let me light the candle either. So at the moment, I'm pretty low. I'm getting a bit bunged up as well. So my sister tried contacting me today. Sent me a message on Messenger saying she was, she's not been blocked for a long time. And she said she's been trying to find me because I'm not at my old address. What, she's finally gone round and knocked on the door? I doubt it somehow. So I've blocked her. And I've asked Mary and Jill to do the same. And Mary's got in touch with Andrea, so anyone now will not respond to her because she's a right piece of work. I mean, maybe she's telling me that someone's died. Well, it can't be very important because, you know, you've only got to send a letter to my old address and the people there will tell me I've got a letter. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why she's hardly really getting in touch. I mean, I'm 53 and she sent a happy birthday, I've been trying to get in touch message, and I blocked her because I don't want to know anything about her. She abused me as much as my dad did. Be interesting to see what happens over the next... Hello, Merlin, what's going on? You want to come up? Here comes Merlin. My little monster. Oh, I am soppy about you, Merlin. You can do anything. He's the only one that don't bite me finger or chew me finger. The other two sort of like munching it. But he's a proper little kitty cat. Say hello to the viewers, Merlin. Kiss me, Merlin. Oh, he smells all Merlin-like again. And you're all nice and shiny. You're getting your summer coat on a little, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Sorry, viewers. I might as well end it there. Now we've got Merlin here. Tab's over there. Caspi's underneath the table. I'll love you and leave you. And if there's anything else, do you want to say something, Merlin? Bless you, baby. Fireworks. It's the 8th of February. Do people know it's my birthday? What's the fireworks for? Oh, maybe they do. Thank you, boys. I didn't realise I was having fireworks for me today. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you from me and Merlin and the boys. Little Okay, it's not interesting, is it? Listening to Merlin. It is to me. I'll love you and leave you. I've done the sign off anyway, so if you've got any comments, leave them in the bit below. And hopefully I'll get some of these uploaded by the time Vodafone get their act together. Thank you for watching, and good night.